Weighty Boxing in association with Frank Warren and Queensbury Promotions, once again joined by the Battersea Banger, Denzel Bentley. How are you, Denz?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
All good. Now we've got an obvious focus point to look back on. Your last fight, Mick Hall, you retired him on his stool. Afterwards it was noticeable, but you weren't a typically bubbly Denzel following your win.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. What happened?
I just don't think it was one of my best performances. Coming up to the fight, I had in my mind, this is a step-up fight for me. Go out there and impress. You're finally getting that TV slot, and not by accident this time. You're actually on the telly. You're being promoted. All eyes are on you. Go out there and shine. And I didn't think I shined that night. I'd done what I needed to do, but I didn't think I shined to the best of my
Trying
potential.
too hard?
You could say that. You could say trying too hard. I just didn't like the way I felt in there. I think it was a bit hard for me. Obviously, no excuses and stuff because the fight's the fight, but I think it was a bit hard coming off that long 3-month break, even though we were meant to be training and stuff. But it's just not the same as being in the gym. Like,
did you know during lockdown, but the chances are you were going to be out fairly promptly as soon as it was possible to do so?
Yeah, no, I did know that. So I was doing my runs and stuff. Not gonna act like I was mad consistent training every day like everyone else was online, but I'd done bits and bobs where I needed to. So when I came back, I wasn't too unfit. I was just a bit heavy. So getting weight off was an issue. But then hitting that training that hard again is difficult. You can always do your runs at whatever pace you're doing it at and training in the park, but it's never the same as like a full-on blown camp in the gym with someone pushing you.
Was it the case that you were training to lose weight rather than training to fight?
Yeah, that's definitely part of it. Like every session I'm looking at, okay, let's got to see what I'm weighing. Right now I feel good, I feel fresh, I'm just training just to train. I don't even care what I weigh because I'm not heavy and I feel good. But yeah, I was 100% training to make weight rather than to fight.
Is that a kick up the backside for you?
100%. I got in trouble by my trainers and that, Ray and everyone. And obviously I know not to do it again, but at the same time it's like, when I'm in the gym, when you have a fight, have a week off and we're back in the gym, so I never actually blow up. But where like it was 3 months out and you don't know when things are back, it's kind of hard to kind of mentally be like, okay, I'm watching my weight, but I was still doing my runs and training. That's what I do, innit? When I'm bored, I'm like, I'll get up any hour because literally time didn't even exist. It could be 2 a.m. I'm up. I'm gonna run down. That's it. But you just don't have no kind of urgency to think, watch your weight, look at your weight. But I was just training. I was just eating everything my mum cooked and trained, and I was just getting bigger. I didn't look fat. I was just filling out.
Be honest with us now. In boxing terms, what weight did you go up to during lockdown?
Heavy.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Heavyweight. So you're over.
No, not heavyweight.
Over
I was
14
heavy.
stone.
I was a small cruiserweight.
Small cruiserweight.
So yeah, anyway, over the light heavyweight.
Not a very toned up one.
I was a small cruiser. No, I was below 90, but.
So were you angry with yourself after that fight? Because, like you say, you didn't have the usual sparkle about you post-fight. So was there part deep down you were already angry with yourself?
Yeah, no, I wasn't happy with myself. I was upset that I didn't shine like I wanted to. When I got back, I got a lot of good feedback, a lot of stick as well, which happens. But I got a lot of good feedback. Everyone said I done well. What was you looking like? You done well. Not be so hard on yourself. But it's not a matter of being hard on myself. I'm going to say it's just a matter of I know what I can do and I know what I wanted to do and I didn't get to do it. When you tell me don't be hard on yourself, it sounds to me like, oh, don't be so hard on yourself. You've done the best you can, and that's not the best I can do. So it's like that's not what I want to hear.
You're in a dangerous, lonely sport, and you know what you've got to do, don't you? You know what your optimum level is.
Exactly.
And if you weren't there, there's only one person that really knows, and there's only one person that's really to blame, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. And then I could look around and try to make excuses for everything else, which I didn't want to do on the night. I just said, listen, I'm not happy with my performance. That's it. I could have said, oh, coming back from lockdown, this, that. And I didn't, because at the end of the day, I got the win and I'm happy with the win. But I'm not happy with the performance. And like I said before, like off camera and stuff, if that was anyone better, fitter already, I could have lost that fight. Like I could have just, based on how I felt. Like I just didn't feel sharp. Not that I felt tired and slug. I just didn't feel snappy or sharp or on my feet about things. But when I watched it back, it didn't look too bad. I thought, oh, it's a decent fight.
You floated it out there, but an upside of this might be, but some of your middleweight friends and rivals might look at that fight and be more inclined to agree to fight you.
100%.
Do you think that might be the case?
I think that, yeah, 100%. Like, even the word going around on Twitter made me think, alright, cool, these guys are going to start fighting me now, which is a good thing, because when it comes, it's going to be a different Denzel in there, and I'm going to be ready. So, setting themselves up, really.
So who's next then?
You know who's next? Your mate.
He's coming up. He's coming, is he?
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to happen?
I hope it does. I hope it does. I've been told everything's all done. We're just obviously waiting to get things signed up and things to be announced. But you know what I'm saying? They could change their mind. Nothing's changed. Nothing's signed. They could change their mind. But as far as I'm concerned, that's what's happening. That's what I'm training for.
Well, his social media is indicating, but he's excited about something, isn't it?
Yeah,
so.
yeah. He said he'd been coming back September. This, that, whatever. I've been told the date in September. I haven't been told the date. I've just been told September. So get ready for September. I know there's 2 dates in September, so I think it will be the later date. But whichever one it is, I'll be ready, because weight's good, near enough. Whatever date they give me, I'll be ready by that date.
Great fight. Great fight.
Yeah.
There's a interesting little scene developing at middleweight, isn't there? I mean, did you watch Felix Cash the other night?
I watched Felix Cash. Yes, I did.
Where do you see him as? He's a Commonwealth champion.
Done well. Credit to him. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. I think.
Do you know him?
I don't know him, but we've had a spar and it kind of went tits up a little bit, but it happens. I've squashed it since then. I see him, say hello, whatever. There's no beef there, but I think he's a good fighter, but I don't think he's head and shoulders above anyone else in the division. People may say he's the best in the division, or obviously besides Dean Williams or things like that, or out of the crop that's coming through. I think we're all around the same level, and we just have to fight each other to see who's better and who's going to move on. I just think we're all there.
You and him would fit nicely into that little Queensbury match.
Yeah, I was kind of offended when I didn't see my face there. I was thinking, what's going on? You got middleweights in that, but
they also had a picture of you during the lockdown. The poster weren't big enough.
That's a good one. But, I was heavier than usual, weren't I? But Felix Cash is a good fighter. He's a good fighter.
What do you make of our other man coming through, Kevin Ajako?
Yeah.
He got his chance on TV, and same as you, in the studio. He's a talent, isn't he? A real amateur background as well.
Yeah, he's a good fighter. He's a decent fighter. I think he's good. Good fight against Jess Smith. For us, a good fight. Jess Smith don't want to stay in there, obviously, especially where he's a lot naturally smaller. But it was a good fight either way. I was entertained. I enjoyed it. I was watching it. I was actually in the park, in the picnic, with some friends and stuff, and I just thought, wait, hold on the box, and I got my phone out and I was watching it out there. So no, it was a good fight. I enjoyed it.
Right, we're going to look forward to news of a September date for Denzel.
Yeah, it's coming.
Nice one, mate. You be good.
Face is slim now.
Yeah. Stay on it. See you soon, mate.
That's fine.